So let's talk about dosaging and stacking. I've stacked Deca myself. I think a dosage of 200 to 400 milligrams a week is perfectly fine on a cycle. You could actually go higher with Deca. It is a mild compound, so you could go 5, even 600 milligrams. I'd rather you do that than run a bunch of Tren, for example, at those dosages. So Deca you can be a little liberal with. I like to stack in the Proviron, like I was telling you guys, 25 to 50 milligrams a day. If you're on 50 milligrams a day, it's going to get really expensive for the course of your cycle. So 25 milligrams a day is going to be perfectly fine. And then you can throw in an androgen, a little bit of an androgenic kick. You can throw in a little Tren with it. You can throw in a little test with it, a little bit of an androgen in there. Some guys like to do that, and that gives the cycle a little bit of kick. But it just boils down to your goals. Do you want just a mild cycle, or do you want something, really, really hardcore? Tren and Deca together, a lot of guys on forums say you shouldn't do that. But from my point of view, I mean, you're stacking a mild compound, mild anabolic compound with a harsh androgenic compound. To me, it seems like the yin and yang is perfect on that. So, but that's something you want to do if you're experienced. Do not do that your first 3, 4, 5 cycles. That's something to do when you're really advanced. First time with Deca, like I said, a mild amount of Deca, 200 to 400 milligrams, throw in a little bit of test to give it a little androgenic kick, and then definitely Proviron. Rick, you like to run the test higher. Tell us how you've liked to run it. What have you been successful with?
Well, Deca stacks pretty well with almost anything. I've heard about the Nandrolone and Deca. I've never stacked the two of them together, but I can see, how both Nandrolone and Deca individually can fuck with your sexual functions. Now, I can maybe see how the two of them could create a problem, because Nandrolone will mess with the way you have sex, and so can Deca. One of the best and classic stacks out there is testosterone Deca with a dianabol start. Testosterone Deca with a dianabol start. And I think that's a really good and classic cycle for anybody that wants to do that much, that wants to do a couple of steroids like that. Testosterone Deca all day long. If you're taking, let's say, 500 mgs of testosterone, 200 mgs of Deca a week, you don't need much more than that. You have to remember, though, on a cycle like that, you have to discontinue the Deca a full 2-3 weeks before you discontinue the testosterone, because the Deca's got that long ester, and it's still going to be in your system weeks and weeks later. So you don't want to be in a situation where you're running Nandrolone decanoate and you're running testosterone and natate, and then you're about to come off cycle and you stop them both at the same time. That testosterone is going to be out of your system pretty quickly compared to that Deca. You don't want to do that. You want to continue to shoot testosterone, I would say, a full 3 to 4 weeks after you discontinue the Deca. And yeah, Deca has a long ester, so it does take a while to build up. The real results from it, you're going to see after about the 2nd, 3rd, 4th week on it. And again, it's one of those steroids that it's very safe, is really good to use, man. I mean, you're not going to get many other side effects from Deca except it messing with your dick a little bit. And that's if you don't mess with your chemistry properly. You can also run Deca with Boldenon, but I probably wouldn't run Deca unless I'm running testosterone at this day and age. I wouldn't take Deca without testosterone. So it's something to consider. But Deca, Boldenon, and test. It's a great cycle. 3 really good steroids that work well together. I mean, those are really the only stacks I would kind of use it for. I wouldn't kind of use it with Winstrol. I guess using it with Winstrol, or I guess if all you can get is Winstrol, it's all right. But I wouldn't kind of use those in the same stack. I don't kind of see why, unless that's all you have and you're just trying to run something. But I wouldn't order Winstrol and Deca to take together, at least not at the same time. Maybe I'm in a long cycle and I'm taking them at different times, maybe, but not taken together. I don't know. I mean, look, Deca, I think testosterone, equipoise, masteron, primobolan, dianabol, all stack well with Deca, in my opinion.